4 reasons why people ignore you. Do you ever feel invisible or overlooked? It's as if you put on an invisibility cloak and people just walk right by you. Here's how to figure out why people are ignoring you and what you can do about it. Number 1. They think you are overly needy or clingy. One of the most common reasons people ignore you is if you are extremely needy or clingy. The vast majority of people prefer interactions in which they are not compelled by custom or social convention. Unfortunately, even once dynamic marriages and relationships can descend into stale habits and anger when they become more about what is expected than what is freely given. On a social level, people want to be free. And if they believe you require a specific degree of attention, affirmation, or time from them, they may stop paying attention to you entirely. It hurts, and I don't think you deserve it. There are many ways to think about being needy, and it isn't always a terrible thing if you react to it honestly and authentically. Nonetheless, if you have the impression that you are extremely needy, this is an issue worth considering. Number 2. They're jealous of you and resent your success. Remember that the numerous causes for others ignoring you are not always about criticizing or focusing on yourself. Despite a trend in the self-development field toward excessive self-focus, I believe it is critical to be honest about the ways in which other people can let us down. Honestly, other people can be awful at times, and they will unjustly disregard and resent you. We hear a lot about not looking down on people who are struggling in life. But what about those who are conquering adversity and turning defeat into fuel for victory? It's easy to dislike winners. If it describes you, you may relax. You deserve better people around you, and if you keep winning, you will soon get them. In reality, those who are ignoring you are jealous or unhappy about your accomplishments. So they intend to bring you down in the only way that they can. Number 3. They're selfish and unappreciative of others. Have you ever stepped in a room and found yourself surrounded by individuals you know are not good people? I apologize if this comes out as judgmental, but it is entirely accurate. I'm not even talking about labels. I'm referring to the atmosphere in the air. You enter an event or atmosphere full of people who don't respect other people, and you're ignored since you're open and nice. This can also happen if your ex is haughty or closed off. That feeling you get when you're around people that are closed off, fake, and believe they're superior to you. The feeling you get when you realize that people view you as nothing more than filth for no other reason than the fact that you are not famous or obviously affluent. Number 4. They find you overly closed off or reserved. Another major factor in people ignoring you is because they see you as being extremely closed off or reserved. You might not be intending any harm or desultory behavior. You might just be a little more reserved naturally. You can also be in the company of people who are far more open than you. No need to worry, either way. No one is to blame for this. The secret is to accept who you are while simultaneously being conscious that other people could find it unimpressive. Depending on the context, being closed off can actually be a question of perspective. We're not always social, so you don't have to take it personally if some people think you to be overly reserved.